This is a 10 thread 32 row repeat pattern using 2 colours, and you want 5 of each colour and you want to lay them out in this order. For row 1 you want to do all forward backward knots. For row 2 and every subsequent even numbered row you want to skip the first and last threads and start with thread 2 and 3, and you want to do a backward forward knot. Forward backward knot. Another forward backward knot. And a backward forward knot. For row 3 you want to do 2 forward backward knots. Backward forward knot. And 2 forward backward knots. For row 4 you want to do a backward forward knot. A forward backward knot. Another forward backward knot. And a backward forward knot. For row 5 you want to do 2 forward backward knots. Backward forward knot. And 2 forward backward knots. For row 6 you want to do all forward backward knots. For row 7 you want to do a forward backward knot. Three backward forward knots. and a forward backward knot. For row 8 you want to do all forward backward knots. For row 9 you want to do 2 forward backward knots, a backward forward knot, and 2 forward backward knots. For row 10 you want to do a backward forward knot, two forward backward knots, and a backward forward knot. For row 11 you want to do 2 forward backward knots, a backward forward knot, and 2 forward backward knots. For row 12 you want to do a backward forward knot, two forward backward knots, and a backward forward knot. For row 13 you want to do 2 forward backward knots, backward forward knot, and 2 forward backward knots. For row 14 you want to do a backward forward knot, two forward backward knots, and a backward forward knot. For row 15 you want to do all forward backward knots. For row 16, you want to do all backward forward knots. For row 17, you want to do all backward knots. And from row 18, you're going to repeat what you did from row 2. So you want to skip row 1 because row 17 is slightly different. It just reverses the colour order basically. So you're going to do the outside is going to be the opposite colour to what it was at the beginning bit, and so on all the way down. So because the knotting sequence is exactly the same, I didn't see the point in making the video even longer. So if you just go back to row 2 and then repeat all the way down. And when you're finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. So I'm going to finish this with clasp ends rather than braided tie-ons like I normally do, just because it's quite chunky and I didn't want the braided tie-on ends to get too bulky. And once you're finished, you should end up with something that looks like this.